Paul McGuire Grimes, KSTP, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Victoria, Henry, Oliver, I am so thrilled talking to all three of you today. I think that The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor are some of the best Netflix content to date. So congrats and thank you for being something that really touched my soul. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All three of you were in Hill House. Were these roles in Bly Manor written specifically for you? Victoria, why don't you start?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I talked to Mike really early on about his interest in working with me on the project, you know, but I don't know. I wonder how he saw me in this role. Yeah, I want to talk to him about it. Also, is that a background or is that your collection?
This is my theater room, our theater room in our house. We've got like posters on the other side. Henry, I've got an E.T. frame poster over there signed by Kathleen Kennedy. And it's all of our like movies that we own. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Henry, what about you?
You know, I'm not really sure either, but you know, I think casting is kind of a very mercurial world. So I'm glad that I got this role out of the lottery because it was a lot of fun to play, and challenging and exciting, and that's all I'm really concerned with at the end of the day. You know, I don't care who it was written for.
Right. Now I watched Hill House all in one sitting. I took Bly Manor 2-3 episodes at a time. How do you think people should watch this? Full day binge or the slow burn?
I think I don't know actually. Yeah, I would say slow burn. Okay. Slow burn. I feel like the people that did Hill House in like 12 hours are insane. I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I would do slow burn.
I found Hill House to be a lot more confronting, to the point where I was like concerned that people were watching it so quickly. Like I think I was saying in interviews, please take your time, please be gentle with yourself.
Also,
I think I'm more inclined to say, yeah, no, binge it. It's an adventure, and I feel like I think it would be really great to just sit down on that ride and let it take you there. Yeah.
And I think people have become like expert bingers over the COVID isolation thing.
Oh,
you know, like now their binge receptors are at top level. You know, they can take a lot more content now.
Was anyone trying to pull any pranks on set to scare the other cast members? Were there any eerie things happening that seemed a little too coincidental?
Oh yeah. Those kids. They were
the kids.
Yeah. They always had tricks up their sleeves.
Yeah, they gave us all this sour candy, like as a gift, you know. Oh, did you try it? And it was really like, it was joke sour.
Yeah.
That's off your throat. Like, it's bad.
They're just sitting there laughing, and we're like, you're evil. Yeah, it was probably them going method. Yeah.
Sure. Well, thank you so much. Last thing I want to show Henry, I have my ET mask that I wear, and I it's over it, and it's also two-sided. So there you go.
That's nice. What's on the other side?
It's just more ET, like more images of him. And then the other side is like the ET logo, and you know. So there's
cool.
Yeah, lots of compliments.
You could market those,
guys. It was so great talking to you. Congrats on both these series. It's truly incredible work. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Tania and Amelia, it is so great talking to both of you today. I love The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Haunting of Hill House. I think it's some of the best Netflix content of all time. So congrats on being a part of this.
Yeah. Thank you. What a compliment.
Now, I watched Hill House all in one sitting, but I took Bly Manor 2 to 3 episodes at a time. How do you recommend people watching it? All in one or slow burn approach?
Oh, that's a good one. So I'm like you, Paul. I got the sides through, but right, do my due diligence. I watch Hill House, and I was hooked, man. I was like, okay, just one more episode, but just one more episode. It's really hard not to engage. What I would say, I got the answer. What I would say is watch it all once, take a breather, take a minute, and then watch it all again, because you're going to miss things for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I tried to watch it in chunks, but I couldn't. I ended up staying up till 5 a.m. watching it. It was, make sure you take the day off, the day after off. Just
and watch it with somebody. Don't watch it by yourself. I mean, it's scary, but it's also a love story. But yeah.
My husband and I watched them together, and just hearing our reactions, or who's figuring out what's happening with both of your characters have some reveals, let's say, and without getting into any spoilers, what was your reaction when you read those moments in the script?
You go for this one first, Amelia.
Beyond excitement. I'm just hearing about what was to come for Jamie's character I was super excited. So yeah, once I managed to get to read it and it was written down in front of me, it was almost hard to believe until the day we were shooting, and then I was like, okay, this is really happening. This is really cool. Yeah.
Filming something else at the time, and I got like episode 1, and then I got some other episodes, and Emil Faulkner, our costume designer, was like, have you read episode 5? And I was like, no, not yet. And then Mike emailed me, have you read episode 5? Not yet. And everyone goes, have you read episode 5? And I hadn't. And then when I got to it, I was like, holy cow, what? I've never done that before. Oh, how do I play that? How do I play that? So it was a head. Woof. But I loved it. I loved those twists and turns. Those it's gold, right? You live for those parts.
And I think that's why it grabs the soul and your heart so much for these characters and this story. It's more than just like something spooky or scary to have on at the season, but it's far more than that. Were there any pranks on set with people trying to scare each other, or any eerie coincidences that happened that you thought was a little too coincidental?
Shooting, we sat around the table, and it was like in episode 1, and the lights kept blowing. We go to roll, and the lights just kept going out and out and out and out and out. And I kind of went, what have I got myself into? Is this gonna be another carry with bad stuff happens? Amelia.
Yeah. I mean, the kids were pretty hot on the pranks as soon as we got there. Just these cute little cheruby, little adorable children, and they're like, would you like a sweetie? And you're like, yeah, of course. You grab it, you pop it in your mouth, and it's like the most sour sweet you've ever eaten. Like your eyes are streaming and they're like little devils grinning away at you. So yeah, the kids took
not just your eyes streaming, not just your eyes streaming, your nose is streaming, everything's streaming.
They were a lot. Yeah.
But then you would take enjoyment when they did it to the next person because you knew what was coming, right? You were like,
Take a sweet. Take a sweet.
That's great. That's awesome. I am so excited for people to watch Bly Manor. I think it is just stunning. Congrats, both of you, for joining this series and being a part of something that's really, really special. So congrats on that. And it was great talking to both of you. Amelie and Benjamin, congratulations on The Haunting of Bly Manor. I think that this and Hill House are some of the best Netflix content out there. So kudos to both of you and being a part of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, you both are working with Henry Thomas, who was also a child star. Did he give either of you advice on acting or how to make it big in the industry?
Just an amazing person, obviously, being such a big child actor, and we're child actors, and just learning from his past experiences and stuff like that. He's such a grounded actor, and he trusted his instincts, and I learned a lot from him and how he played the character. So yeah.
He's just so nice. He's just really, really nice, and he's such an amazing actor. I learned a lot from him.
Now, did you guys film in an actual manor, this mansion, or was it a set? And how fun was that to be a part of something so big?
A set, so you had it over 2 stages, and the bottom floor would be on one stage, and the top floor would be on another, and the bottom of the stairs would be on one stage, and the top would be on the other. But if you put it together, and it was all in one stage, you could live in it. The set was amazing.
Yeah. Now, I heard a little rumor that you guys were little pranksters on the set, trying to scare your castmates. Can you Talk a little bit about that and how did that end up going?
Oh yeah, that was so fun, wasn't it?
We had these sour sweets. They were like the sour sweets in the world, and we gave them to everyone innocently, like, "Do you want a sweet?" And they take them and they go. They found they were so sour, and we made Henry.
What?
Remember, we made Henry have the spiciest chicken wing, and then we gave him the sweet. He started. His eyes watered and he started crying.
Now, typically kids your age don't typically watch such scary stuff like this. Are you two going to be able to go back and watch it even since you've already filmed it?
I'm not allowed to watch all of it because I'm a bit too young, but I'll watch Simon and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same with me. I'm not allowed to watch all of it probably because I don't really watch scary movies because I get quite scared. So I don't think I'll be able to watch all of it, but I'm allowed to watch the little bits that I'm in.
Right. Now, I watched The Haunting of Hill House all in one sitting, like all those episodes all at once, one day. But I took Bly Manor like 2-3 episodes at a time. What do you guys think? Should people binge watch this entire show in one sitting or maybe take it a kind of slow burn approach?
So scary that I don't think people should do that because it's psychological and it's a lot more real. So yeah. Crazy.
I think they should watch like 2 a day or a certain amount and take it time because there's so many different layers to the stories. You understand it, and so you've got to understand it all. So I think they should watch it in different bits.
Now, Amelie, your character has a dollhouse, and there are a lot of creepy dolls in this show. Did you keep any of them as little mementos from filming?
Didn't, but that would be really cool. The little dolls are so cool. They've got so much detail, and I think some of them were like the handmade and painted, which must have taken a long time because they were so amazing.
Right. No, I didn't keep anything from the set, but it was amazing just to be in and around my room and just to see all of the different things. But actually, one of my belongings was used as a costume, and I have it right here. My grandpa's cat. So one of the costumes, I just had it. That was amazing.
Well, it was so great talking to both of you. Congrats on this series. It is so, it really is something that touches the heart and the soul, and I hope people really, really enjoy it. So kudos to both of you on it.
Thank you.